Welcome to step 4 of 7 steps to attract more students and grow your violin studio. Subtitle, What I Wish I Knew Before I Started My Studio 10 years ago. So you're watching this not because you already have 50 students that you teach every week, a 30-person wait list, you've lived in your area for 20 years, and you are the go-to violin teacher. That teacher might not need a website. If you're watching this, you need a website. Now, if you're of a certain younger age, that's no big deal, and you feel very confident in that arena. If you're older, and I'm in my 40s here, I know for a fact that this can feel daunting and mysterious and like you need some fancy magical skill set. And here's my good news. You don't. Building websites gets easier every day. It's free, drag and drop, and in a couple hours, honestly, you can have a gorgeous website. If you still feel overwhelmed by that, please reach out in your community. I want people to find you. I want you to offer your gifts to the world, but you do need a website. Now, we're gonna go on, and there's 2 things coming up where if I could leap through this screen and just get right in your face to convey how important these are, I would. So let me see, I can maybe pull up my chair a little bit here. A website is a starting point, but no one will find you if you do not show up in search engines. A search engine is when you go online and you type in violin lessons, your city, and you want to see who comes up. Now, first of all, if you're not having tags in your website that optimize search engine, it's just not going to be found. Your website exists only through people going through that address. It doesn't come up in search engines. Does that make sense? I hope I didn't lose you there. So I used to think that if I just created a website, it just popped up. It does not. You need to have SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. Do not fear. No fancy skills required. This gets easier every day. If you're using Weebly, that's how I make the Music for Young Violinists website. The SEO settings are all there. You just type it in the help box or get a chat going with one of their specialists and you just put it in. It's great. It's easy. When I created my website for my studio 10 years ago, I will be honest though, it was so important for me to have that done properly. And this is worth you considering as well. I did hire someone. So that's where I put some money into my business right up front. I put in a pretty nice chunk of change at that time because the truth is that, okay, even if you're in SEO, you've got your website, you have it optimized. If you don't come up within the first page, research has shown that most people don't go on to the second page. It's just the reality. So you don't just want to show up, you want to be in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 teachers in your area. Aim to be in the top 3. Now, going on, there is another thing. So I said there's 2 things. I just wanted to go right through this screen and just say, please do this. Are you in Google Business yet? Some of you are going, what? Now, this is a little scary and I'll tell you why. Google Business has reviews. Your students can go in there and review you, but stop if that scares you. Stop, stop, stop. Your students cherish, love, and adore you. They want nothing more than for you to flourish. They want friends for their children to have in group class. They want to see you do what you do for a long time because they love you. So Google Business is free. You must have it. Do this. Take 8 minutes. The link is below. And invite your existing families that you teach to do reviews. That's a vulnerable thing to do. Maybe I'm unique and I never did that. I'm sorry. Okay. But I'm looking online now. That is the thing to do. And, this is it. It's 2018. This is the direction we're moving in. And I'd really like to see you getting out there. One more thing I talk about for internet presence is social media. I really went back and forth for years for Facebook. There's pros and cons. Personally, where I'm at now, I just want my life to be as simple as possible, and I find it to be a distraction. I never once got any students from my Facebook page. However, maybe there's something intangible that could be of value as you're promoting your studio, because Facebook is easy, it is free, and it's a great way to just like an online bulletin board. It's a great way to promote the existing successes in your studio. And maybe that's something neat for people to see. So my one little action step for you, if you choose to do Facebook, and I'm not saying to do it or to not, but I don't think it's mandatory. If you choose to do it, you need to have a studio specific page, and you need to have your violin in that picture. You want people to just, Facebook has algorithms, they will promote you in your area. Your picture will just show up, and if somebody's looking for violin lessons, they go, hey, who's that? And click on that. Oh, I didn't know that we had a violin studio 2 blocks from our house. So make sure you do have that. We're going to end that now, and on my website, not only are there tons of free downloads, I have over 20 collections of material that you can buy in my online store. And this is a labor of love. And if you're interested in sponsoring this and just being a part of this process and supporting what I do here, go ahead and make a $20 donation, and you will get all 7 steps in a PDF download for you to go through and just be really strategic in your process here. And you'll also get a $20 gift card to my store. So I'd love to share that with you. And our next video is step 5, professionalism.